This is a random video. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to go to sleep. That's why it's random lighting. I was about to go to sleep, bro, or lay down to like kind of chill, then go to sleep. And I went on Twitter and I saw a terrible tier list of basically like the pre-All-Star break, predicting what the playoffs are gonna look like, stuff like that, like how the playoffs are gonna play out, or at least look like with seeding wise and all that, and who's contenders, who's not, who's gonna miss the playoffs, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, let me do this myself for a video because I wanted to do a tier list before. So here we are. This is going on more mystery. Check out my main channel, by the way. I was working on a good video today. Video hopefully out in like a week or so. A new video. It's gonna be a fire video. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. So as I am a Clippers fan, I'll say that right now. I'm not gonna let my bias play. I'm just gonna actually go from what's going on in the season. I could probably actually pull up like NBA standings too right now and kind of talk about it. Which do we want to do that? Do we want to use logic? We can go to NBA standings here and use some logic in this video too. Which there we go. We can just keep that up and I can zoom in. There you guys go. We can actually use some logic, but off rip, I do want to say the Hawks. I think they're gonna be a lottery team. I mean, you could say they're a play-in team. I just don't. I don't know, because lottery. It's like top 14 teams in the lottery. I think they're going to miss the play-in. I'm going to be honest. And then when it comes to the Celtics, they're contenders. I mean, they're definitely contenders for sure. I don't believe they're actually going to ever win a championship with their current core. I don't think Jason Tatum's him. I don't think Jaylen Brown can do anything. Man's most paid player in NBA history, but can't even use a left hand, bro. Like, come on now. Nets, lottery. Hornets, there should be a whole category for joke. Bulls would go in that category too. The Cavs, right here, one of these two. I think they'll make the playoffs. Where are they at right now? Yeah, they're second. So I think they're gonna make the playoffs. I'm thinking from earlier in the season when they were like what, 5? I think they were before they started winning some games. I think they were like 5 early on in the season, and I stopped keeping track. Besides, like, I think I gotta keep track like the Heat. I've been keeping track of the Bulls. I've been keeping track of a lot of teams that have been bad. Just because like a lot of teams I predicted were gonna be better, that were like more like that were bad. Like I thought the Spurs were not going to be 11-44. I thought they were going to be, they're probably like just outside the play-in, like where the Warriors are right now, like Warriors, Jazz, Rockets kind of area where they had like 20 wins at this point. I thought that was going to happen. I thought the Mavs were going to be a little bit higher as well. I didn't think the Pelicans were going to be as good just because I feel like there's always something going on with them. But this is not a preseason one. It's not like what I was going to predict. But the Cavs, I don't think they're contenders. I don't know why I put play-in. Cause they're not going to have a downfall. I mean, literally, they're not. That's what it is. They're 9-1 right now. I haven't really been paying as much attention the last like week or two. Ever since the Clippers got the first seed, I kind of just stopped paying attention to a lot of stuff. And I don't even think they are fair. I think they're 3rd seed right now. Yeah, they're 3rd seed. So yeah, the Cavs, they've been doing really good. I think that's what I thought we were like that 4, 5, 6 kind of area where they could drop down. But yeah, they're good. They're good. Mavericks, the person had them in contenders, bro. But I'm gonna say they're a playoff team. Now I think they're the 2nd seed or 3rd seed. No, they're not even the 2nd or 3rd or 7th. I just said they're 7th. So like, there's a chance they're in the play-in, but I don't think they'll be in the play-in. I think the Pelicans will sell and they'll just jump up to the 6th seed or maybe even the 5th seed. I don't know who's gonna lose out there, but I don't know, bro. They're definitely gonna be in the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna be contenders. Nuggets, it's like they're good, bro. Like they're gonna definitely finish with a top 4 seed. They're gonna have home court advantage, but like I don't know if they can go back to back. They're a solid team, all around team, but are they gonna go back to back? That's the question we have to ask. Can I exit out these ads, by the way? Thank you. I can finally exit out the ads. I can actually zoom in a little bit more for you guys. There we go. I don't know. Can I zoom in more? I can. So like honestly, I'm gonna say they're contenders. You can't count out the back-to-back or the champions from last season unless they lost this big player, but they really didn't lose like Jokic or something. They didn't lose MPJ. Pistons, we get rid of that. The Warriors, I think they're gonna get stuck in a play-in. Like right now, they are in the play-in. I think they'll find a way to be here, honestly. And if you look at that, that's the first play-in team. There's what, 8 play-in teams? Because you got 7, 8, 9, 10. So they'll be one of these teams. I'm still used to calling like the 7 seed to playoffs and 8 seed to playoffs, but whatever. Rockets, they could be in a play-in tournament. Are they in a play-in tournament right now? They're too far out. They're definitely too far out, honestly. So let's go over here to lottery. Now we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Where are the Nets at right now? Actually, I haven't been paying attention to the Nets for a minute, and they're in contention for the play-in. I think they're a little bit behind the Hawks. I just think the Hawks are just gonna sell. I think like the chemistry's gonna be terrible after this All-Star break, like from the trade deadline. Them talking about potentially trading Trae Young, which I don't think was ever gonna happen this season. But then DeJounte Murray in every trade rumor. I don't think they're gonna be good. And then you got the Pacers, the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be contenders. I think they're like 2 seasons away from being a contender. Right now, they are the 6th seed. They started off a lot better, I feel like. I don't remember, though. I think they started off a little bit better. Like right now, they're 5-5 in the last 10. So it's like, no, I feel like they did start better, though. And the Clippers, I say they are contenders. Hear me out. They got too many pieces now, bro. I'm a Clippers fan, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about like, oh, I have a bias. Like, I think this is the first season I actually believe they could win a championship. Like, obviously I think it was the first season when they were like going crazy in playoffs and they were against the Jazz and all that. That was the season I thought they were going to championship. After that, lost hope for a couple seasons. This is the season I think they could do it, man. They just got enough pieces. This is hopefully everybody can make up for each other's like differences. You know what I mean? Lakers playing team. It's gonna be crazy because like these two teams are like Lakers right now have like what 10th? No, 9th or 9th. So like I just don't think they're doing decent. 7-3 in the last 10. Same with the Warriors. Like they're both coming back. They were in a worse position before, but like I just don't feel like they're gonna make it out of the play-in tournament. I don't think they're gonna be a 6th seed. I don't think so, man. The Grizzlies, Jaw's injured. I think they'll get stuck in the play-in. They might even go to the. Actually, never mind. They're already bad. I forgot. Jaw wasn't back long enough to even bring him back. I have not wished the Grizzlies a single game this season. I'm not gonna lie to you, because Jaw was suspended 25 games, and then you had a whole little area right there where he came back. They were doing decent, and then injury, which kind of sucks, honestly. The Heat playing, like I want to put them low-key in contenders, like as a secret contender, because like I live in Miami right now, but like they literally just go crazy every season. Like they're probably gonna get stuck into 7 through 10 seed again, like just like last season, maybe 6, who knows? But like you have to put, okay, how about this? In our minds, we put the Heat as contenders, but realistically, we're going to put them in the play-in tournament. I think they're going to get stuck in the play-in. We're going to put them as contenders, though, technically in our minds, because we all know we can't count the Heat. I don't know if they're going to do magic again, but I would say the Bucks, I don't know. Giannis is Giannis. They got Dame. They had a rough start. Do I want to put them there? What are they, the 4th seed? No, the 3rd seed right now. That doesn't really have anything to do. They're on a bad streak right now, but that's not really that important. Oh, man. I feel like there's not really many contenders from the East. I feel like it's just Celtics. Like Sixers, as long as they have Joel Embiid, I don't think he's coming back though. I think they're just gonna shut him down and say whatever, bro. Like I don't think he can even come back. So like it's really just Celtics. Bucks could win a championship. I think Celtics and Bucks are only East teams that can win a championship. I don't think the Cavs can. I mean, the Cavs are going on a crazy win streak right now, but like not win streak, but like a good like 9-1 here. Like I'm just gonna put the Bucks there. I have to. Wolves. They started off their season amazing, right? They were like the 1st seed for a while. They're definitely going to be in the playoffs. Right now, they're at 1st seed still. So I don't think they're contenders. I think potentially one more season. I think they got to give them, because right now they're going to have great playoff experience. I think they'll get past the 1st round most likely. Maybe conference finals. You can say that's a contender. They're in the conference finals, their last 4 team. I just don't think they have a chance to win a champion. Now you guys might watch this video and the playoffs are ended and it's like, now here you go, in June they just won the championship. I wouldn't be mad because Anthony Edwards gets a ring. He deserves a ring in my opinion. He's a great player. He has that dog in him. You know, I want to see him win. I actually am a fan. I used to not like Anthony Edwards as like rookie season, but then after I saw him just like really grind it out and go crazy, that's when I was like, I'm a fan. He got a fan in me, which he doesn't care. I mean, he doesn't even know who I am. But I would say playoffs, I just don't think they're kind of like in a Cavs situation where the Cavs are really good, but I don't think they're gonna, like, Ant's gonna carry them. Cat and Rudy Gobert are gonna be in the playoffs, but Ant's gonna go crazy. The role players are really great right now. Pelicans, I just think they're gonna get stuck in the play-in, honestly. Maybe lottery. It depends. They're like kind of like borderline. Knicks, playoffs, obviously. I mean, they're doing really good. The Thunder, I have to put them, a lot of people are putting them in contenders right now. I say playoffs. The Thunder are having a good season. They're 2nd right now. And it's like the young teams are really starting to like come out and you do their thing. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going on right now this season. Like, you look at the Timberwolves and the Thunder. I mean, Clippers are the oldest team in the league, but the Thunder and the Timberwolves are 2 best teams. The Cavs aren't really as young. They're kind of young, but kind of not. They're kind of like an average team. The Celtics are starting to get into their prime. Like all their players are like in their prime years, like the 28 kind of range, 29, 30, like somewhere around there. Like they're starting to get to that age. So like they're not young anymore. So realistically, the West is just like a really young conference right now when it comes to their top 2 seeds. I just feel like the Knicks aren't going to, kind of like a similar situation to the other teams, top teams I'm talking about. The Magic play-in, I would say, are they higher than the play-in right now? They are technically about to be higher than the play-in. If they just win a couple games in a row here and, you know, everything goes their favor, they're going to be in the play-in or above the play-in. The Sixers, I think they're going to get stuck in a play-in with them be gone. Honestly, now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 2 more spaces in there. The Wizards we can throw there. The Spurs we could throw there. We can speed it up a little bit there. When it comes to the Suns, a lot of people are putting them into the contenders. Yes, they have KD. They have Bradley Beal. They have Devin Booker. You know what I mean? They have all these great players. It's just I don't think they're gonna be that good in the playoffs, like long term. I think someone's gonna get injured once again, like they always do with KD teams. I don't think it's gonna be KD himself, but someone's gonna get injured. Bradley Beal's gonna get hurt. Like I don't want them to get hurt. Like I like KD, one of my favorite players of all time, and potentially my favorite player in the league currently. Probably, I don't even know, one of my favorite players of all time, I can say. I love his game, but it's just like right now they're what, the 6th seed? No, they're 5th seed. So like they're in that area where it's like it's dangerous in the playoff, especially. Is it, what is it, 4-5? Is that the matchup? 4-5, right? You got 1-8, 2-7, 3-6. Yeah, 4-5. They got to go against the Nuggets first round. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be a difficult matchup, no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. Like they're going to outscore them and potentially, but like Nuggets are just the Nuggets, man. Going crazy. Lottery. Scoot Henderson's been terrible. Like they are 15-39. Scoot Henderson's been terrible. I don't know. I stopped paying attention to him. Let me know in the comments. Does he turn his season around? I just stopped looking at him at all. The Raptors, they traded everybody away. They got RJ now, and like where are they at right now? Where are they chilling at right now? So they're down here. I don't think they're gonna make the play-in. I think they kind of just separated themselves. Like they see the 3-7. I think yeah, the trade deadline definitely not trade deadline, but trades in general kind of they're gonna be in the lottery. Now the Jazz and the Kings. The Kings are definitely like a good team. You don't want to sleep on the Kings. I think they're just too young. Like right now they're in a play-in range. Right here, I just keep clicking on it back. So not my bad, guys. They're in a play-in range, right? And like I feel like that's kind of what's going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We kind of have to put them. Are the Jazz gonna be in a play-in though? Like where are they at right now? There's some teams I just don't pay attention to. The Jazz are like right outside the play-in. So realistically, where do I put the Pelicans at? Pelicans are in a play-in. I think honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? We need 12 teams. 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'm not gonna do it exact, but I think they're gonna be in play-in contention. Honestly, like all the people that are in the play-in, they could obviously go at the playoffs. That's kind of how this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11, so I got 11 people that are supposed to be making the playoffs. When there's supposed to be 12 actual playoffs, not the play-in. Which the play-in takes in 4 seeds, the 7th and 8th seed on each side. So I don't know. I'm not doing this logically, like oh, this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. I'm not doing like that. This is my list. If you guys like this list, if you guys hate this list, yeah, comment down below. I was just having fun, man. I'm half asleep, kind of going off like memory. This season I've really been paying attention to as much as I usually do, honestly. I've been kind of like looking a lot in history, like a lot more back in history in NBA this season. I don't know why, because it's like a really competitive season, like so much talent in the league nowadays. I just don't really watch games as much anymore, and I kind of just stopped looking at standings as much, stopped looking at like the highlights. I kind of just go by what I see on Twitter now and like what I see on YouTube when I watch videos every day. I don't really like keep up with the current. I miss the starters. If you guys remember that show, I miss that guy's show. But I used to be like better at like current stuff. But hey, this right here is what I'm thinking. And can I send this? I don't think I can. But let me know down below in the comments. Submit your own. I don't know how I would be able to see yours. So I guess you could, I don't know, hit me up on Twitter or something. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm out.